Your next comedian hit the road with Jerdog from Nashville, Tennessee. Give it up for Derek Bennett.
Steve-O and Schmitty, everybody. That was very polite. I'm the surprise comic. I'm like your third kid. You didn't expect me to be here, but you're okay with it. This is awesome. This is a great place. I love this. I am not used to getting booked at venues as nice as this. Most of the places they send me, there's a 50-50 shot somebody's getting served with a warrant during my set. So this is cool. Comedy's not always glamorous. Like, I don't stay in great hotel rooms, or most of the time I stay in places that still give you that big metal key that's the size of your palm. You know, the one that you could use as a shank in a prison yard scene. You don't even have to take it back to the lobby in the morning. You just slide it under the dead hooker and housekeeping collects it later. So it's good to be here. Are you guys glad that the presidential campaigns are the fuck out of your state now? You're not the only ones. Our federal government has an approval rating of 14%. 80% of Americans believe in the existence of ghosts. That means our Congress would have more support dead than alive. I dressed up for you. I'm wearing my What's Up Chicken Butt shirt. It's got an arrow right to the ass. You see that? That's awesome. Also supporting my green. I'm not fucking Irish, but a lot of people care about that, so I threw some green on for you. Do you guys feel like you're in the left field bleachers up there? Is that... That's great. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, the presidential election. They're gone. Thank you, Michigan, for voting for Bernie Sanders. Yeah, you can give it up for Bernie if you want to. You may not agree with his politics, but Bernie is cute because he's an old dude. He's so cute. And he's so fucking old. Like, if Bernie is elected president, he will be the first one since Thomas Jefferson to have also signed the Declaration of Independence. And Hillary Clinton, she's a nice lady, isn't she? She's a real treat. This isn't even a joke, this is true. If you were born after 1974, Hillary Clinton has been under investigation longer than you've been alive. You can't even spell her name without the letters L-I-A and R. She's got liar right there in her fucking name. That's a red flag. Hillary Clinton reminds me of my mother-in-law. They don't look anything alike. They're both just cunts. Yeah, we're having fun now. I'm running for city council myself. I think, yeah, hell yeah, I can change the system, start small. I'm running for city council. My platform is very simple. I want to decriminalize pot and prostitution inside the city limits. Because I think there ought to be a place where you can load a bowl and get a Hummer in your car on your lunch break. I want that to be my hometown. You haters will be there in 6 months when I get that shit passed. It'll be a resort community. Not crazy about politicians, but there's one guy I'd like to talk to. I want to talk to former President Bill Clinton, and I have just one question. Mr. President, why didn't you just come in her mouth? When he came on a dress, that ain't no pimp move. Player, you're supposed to be leader of the free world. If if you can't negotiate a facial out of an intern, I don't think I can trust you with a nuclear arsenal. I'm a single dad, that's kind of a fun thing. I got my kid when he was like straight out of the hospital, took him home, had no idea what was going on, and he's alive now, so I've got a ton of respect for single moms, and you should too. You can give it up for single parents right now, please. That'd be cool. It's a tough job, ladies, I understand, you know, and it becomes infinitely more difficult after you find out how much their organs are worth on the black market. Little parenting tip for you. If you explain to your child that one of their kidneys is worth $5,000 and they can live with one, they'll keep their fucking room clean after that. I'm afflicted with the asshole child. Anybody else got one of those? More than one? I didn't realize my son was gonna be such a dick until he was about 3. I'm standing in the bathroom and I'm taking a piss, and my son comes running in ninja style, grabs the end of my belt and does this monkey swing clear around my body, and then somehow lets go, magically takes 3 steps back, shuts off the bathroom light, and slams the goddamn door closed. That left me pissing in a trash can, realizing I'd just been ninja punked by a 3-year-old. That's brilliant, but that's a fucking asshole. I caught him in the bathroom the other day. He was standing in there completely naked with a loofah hanging off the end of his little dick. And he was peeing in an arc directly across the top of the loofah and straight down the drain. While my mind is trying to process what the fuck I'm seeing, he holds up his hand and he says, "Shh. This is tougher than it looks." I honestly think I can put together my experiences as a single dad with like a business model and come up with something productive. Like, I want to pair the parents of troubled teenagers with the parents of kids like my son. And here's what it looks like. Let's say you got a 14-year-old daughter at home. She's sneaking out, she's getting drunk, and she's sneaking back in at night. I got you covered. You hire my son for 30 minutes. He will build a minefield of Legos and Hot Wheels cars. And you'll know right when that little bitch gets back in the house. Let's say you got the problem that my folks had when I was a teenager. You got a boy up in his room smoking weed. That's cool, let him smoke his entire bag, get as high as he possibly can be, and then send my boy in the room. After 10 minutes of why, what for, and how come questions, my kid's gonna totally obliterate any high your kid was able to achieve. Maybe you're worried about becoming a premature grandparent, and you know, you got some boyfriend or girlfriend handsy issues. I got you covered there too. Because my son has a superpower. He's an erection detector. You ever been in a bar at night and you've been the right amount of charming, you've bought the right amount of drinks, you've actually done the right amount of dancing, and then at 2 o'clock in the morning, this ugly bitch with glasses and misshapen boobs shows up at the corner of your table, and she just wants to know how everybody's getting home safely? My son is a bigger cockblock than that bitch. I turned 40 recently. That was bullshit. And you don't have to give it up for that because I'm lying. I'll be 46 in July. I expected the boobs and I got them. I wish they were better boobs, but they're here. The thing that surprised me about saggage was testicles. Nobody warned me about balls at all. And apparently testicles are made of like really shitty elastic. Like the kind you find at Walmart stretch pants. This stretches one time too many and you don't stretch back. That's balls after 40. I'll give you a visual. You ever put silly putty on the corner of a table and then just walked away and let it droop? And you probably had balls on your nose a time or two, right? I mean, I can see you, so I'm talking to you. Right? You're not denying anything. Probably your balls. Not such a big deal when you're 25, right? But if you're having sex with me, you don't have balls on your nose anymore. You got balls running halfway across your face, down under your chin a little. And if I'm hitting it from the back, I can get this pendulum thing going. Tap you lightly on the belly on the thrust. What I'm saying is, if I put my balls on your face, it'd be like sliding on a welding helmet. Shit would go dark. It'd be hard to breathe. You'd smell lots of sweat. It's not sexy. The benefit of having long balls, though, is if I'm ever caught on the second floor during a house fire, I can just tie off my testicles and swing to safety. You guys have been great. Thanks for letting me come up here and make you laugh a little bit. Come say hi after the show. Honestly, I'm allegedly out a week, so if any of you people that raised your hand earlier could come talk to me, I'd love to share some time with you. Good night.
Derek Michaels, ladies and gentlemen, one more time. Yeah. You guys having a good time?